And at least Ultra Prime now have non-committal engage with the Maokai ultimate, because other than that, this Yone, if he ever commits Fate Seal without using the Soul Unbound, he's into the backline and he's not getting out.
Straight towards the Drake. It's an Infernal. Why not? You'd be giving up some free stats to not just be able to take this one. And Zyra is one of the better champions at being able to just take that one completely solo in a reasonable amount of time early on. Using those plants very effectively, as you can see right here. Doesn't even lose particularly much health to it. Hung is going to be able to pick that one up for the team. Helps towards the feats as well. Up as many of these objectives. That being said, let's have a fight now potentially around these grubs.
Junhao not going to underestimate OMG's ability to contest with these grubs. He already smited the first one, so Hung gets the smite on the second one, and then everyone backs off from Ultra Prime, so it is 2 grubs to OMG, 1 to Ultra Prime.
These objectives, and it feels like Ultra Prime kind of in no man's land, because they've got Lingfeng sat beneath them. They aren't really able to just set themselves up in a good position right now. They're at least going to have to walk into this one late.
Mohammed's, or I should say Rosylove, throws out the ultimate for the engage, but here comes the counterattack, and this is what happens when you walk into Zyra plants and a Stranglethorn. You just get blown up, and the rest of OMG completely punish Ultra Prime. Yeah, they were able to net 1 grub for themselves, but it's still 4-2.
Available to them, and it made that play a heck of a lot easier. Right now, though, they're going to look for a potential dive. Rosylove is in the area, though.
Tries to spot out OMG's dive before it can really happen, but Saber might still be in trouble as Rosylove, all he can do is just W1 target where the Stranglethorns locks down Saber, gets the Fate Seal, but doesn't get a chance to finish the channel because he gets denied and deleted off the map. But here comes the counterattack. Ultra Prime trying to punish the overextension from OMG. That's 2 kills going over to Wako. That's 3 total for Ultra Prime as the turret ramped up a lot faster than OMG were bargaining for to the ramping turret shots, and the rest of the frontline members fell very quickly. Linfeng was the only survivor of the casualty on that top dive. And Ultra Prime now have the map to be able to secure the second dragon for themselves, but maybe a pick here from OMG. Rosylove could get caught here. No flash available. A couple more auto attacks and a Mystic Shot is enough to do it. The Stranglethorns is what secures the dead tree.
Right there, to be able to pick up a kill onto the support. Still, there isn't really any big objective spawning. I'm getting jumped, though. He's just dead.
Yeah, good collapse there from Saber and Junhao. Just a 6th sense to be able to wait for Zyra, thinking that Hung was safe in that situation, but just the quick roam up from this Yone.
2v1, buying a lot of space for his team to be able to start this Herald.
Yeah, and the fact that OMG were not able to get to this pit first, they don't get a chance to set up those plants for Hung, which is where a lot of the difficulty comes for Ultra Prime to try and contest them. But the fact that they have Prio, they're the first ones in there. Rift Herald is theirs to claim. OMG going to try to use this time to see if they can get this tier 1 turret. It should be possible. However, the counter engage from Rosylove puts a stop to their tracks, and Hung had to throw down the Stranglethorns just in fear of Ultra Prime being able to collapse and get a couple more picks there.
Yeah, stepping up. Potentially was trying to look for a cask to split these members. There are quite a lot of low health members, and with the Herald charging into the mid lane, this could turn into a fight. There it is!
Flash cask and Hung, no flash. That's an easy pick for Ultra Prime. Well sought out by the top laner of Ultra Prime. They're going to continue the charge. There's the Fate Seal that locks down the Crocodile for another pick too. And Ultra Prime, if they can continue racking up picks like these, this is still a winnable game for them.
1,000 for Ultra Prime, and with the mid lane turret down, they've got a lot more space on the map to really try to play around. Minute until the next Drake, minute 50 until we have Atakan spawning. This is a crucial time in this matchup, especially for Ultra Prime.
They lead the charge here, and it might be a successful dive here. Linfeng's got to be careful, though. It does not want to drop any deaths this early on, and the punish from Saber with the Q3 finds the baby dragon, which then could bleed into the Otacon setup as well.
Exactly, and dying, losing your flash. Oh, hang on. Moham,
potential re-engage from Moham. Oh, look at the damage from Starry. True Shot Barrage layered right on top of the CC. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but Moham going down for Saber, I think that's something that OMG will take any day of the week.
Couple of minutes with Ultra Prime grabbing this Drake. Atakan, 15 seconds away from spawning. More than enough time to be able to take this Drake and get up towards that lane. But do you really want to start this one up immediately? I think that would be incredibly risky out of OMG. I think both of these teams are going to have a little bit of a struggle with actually taking the Atakan here.
To really capitalize on Ultra Prime overextending.
I think the key thing for that, though, is you really don't want to start it up first, because Atakan hurts. He hits like a truck. Oh no, this could be a big pick.
Flash Death Charge and the flash follow-up from Harry. This
Dead.
Cougar is going down. That's a big shutdown going over to the pockets of Starry.
Protect him. If you can get enough space to just be able to sit and hit, this champion does so much damage. Harry getting chased away from this tier 2 tower right now. I love this play from Ultra Prime. Just decide, snap play, go pick yourself up a ton of gold. Ultra Prime, they're going to start it up here, but I really don't know if they can actually finish it off.
I mean, they're trying to force it because they saw Hung clearing the minion wave mid, but they have to be careful. This is Smolder at his best. He has the execute available, and Saber already knows he needs to get the hell out of there. Fate sealed already to disengage, but he goes back in for Starry, looking for that Q3 flash, forcing Starry's own flash to respawn. But Ultra Prime, they've run out of engage tools. They have to be playing on the retreat. And now OMG, they're playing for this Otacon, but Linfeng is chunked to below almost 80% of his HP, so he has to be very, very careful. Still has the flash, but this sapling is going to push him out of the tri-bush, and the Otacon is still at 4k HP, and Junhao is in range to try and smite steal this away. 2600, and it regens, and I think that's what OMG want. Just let it reset. They still have an overall health advantage, but the flash body slam onto Harry, and he goes down thanks to the burn of Junhao's Leandri's Torment, and I think that's enough for OMG to realize that this fight is probably lost, but the Otacon resets once again. Maybe if Hung can be a hero, but it's gonna be so hard because he has no flash. He would have to walk up and just, you know, pray for his life that he's able to smite steal it away, but I don't think anyone from Ultra Prime is gonna let that happen.
And Feng has actually reset and is just walking back into this one. Is going to rejoin with some extra damage in his back pocket and a full health bar here.
Close. Oh, the explosive cast doesn't put it back. Hung, does he secure it? Oh, it's a little too early. It goes over to the hands of Junhao. Now OMG have to run for the hills. But Junhao has the power of that GA, so he has full confidence to just try and jump in and clear as many kills as he can. But Linfeng will clear one of the GAs thanks to the power of the execute. He's just going to tangle with Wako, cakes him out. Look at Linfeng popping off on that baby dragon. He's not a baby anymore. But here comes Zhang. Body slams him into the tower, but he still lives thanks to the power of the grass. Procky, oh, he stepped on a trap.
No!
Oh, Linfeng, oh no.
Screen from Graves and Ultra Prime. Now they smell blood in the water. They are not going to stop. They turn straight onto the Baron. There's going to be absolutely no response whatsoever.
He had autoed it. So shouldn't he have known that it was there?
He tried to step around it. He misjudged how big the hitbox is. You can see from his character movement he's trying to step around it, and he accidentally gets a little bit too close.
A comedy of errors from the last few seconds of that replay sequence, but Ultra Prime reaped the benefits, taking that Baron right off the back of Linfeng's death and the fact that Hung was still off the map. They get the third dragon for themselves as well, and now they're making the siege happen.
Dead.
Rosie Love! Good night, Rosie Love. Maybe, you know, a sacrifice worthy and won't be in vain as it gives Ultra Prime the window to siege onto that tier 2 turret, you know.
Up at the moment, Ultra Prime having a great time of it at this point. 5-0-4. For Waco specifically is huge. Not being able to kill a Corki at any point means that he's just sitting there.
Yeah, if we harken back to any Smolder performances, that JDG game that OMG had could have been a turnaround from OMG had the damage thresholds had been met. I'm trying to wait for objectives before they can really set up and force OMG to play into them and try and get that punish down. Zhang actually has found Linfeng, but he's got friends on the other side of this big gap wall. Moham, can he get a chance to try and collapse on top of him? He was trying to teleport out. You saw that he was kind of pincered there, but no chance as the CC chain comes in through.
They catch him.
This could be the domino theory once again. As soon as one piece falls, the rest of Ultra Prime try to collapse and bail out their members, but Saber does get saved thanks to the power of the heal. And the rest of Ultra Prime able to save the remaining members here, but it's still a 4v5. Moham was chunked in the exchange, but he can always redeploy back on the map. But now they turn, seeing Harry was isolated from the rest of his team. Maybe it's a chance to find one back as Linfeng gets the execute on Rosie Love.
By himself. Bait in OMG potentially to a fight they can't win. Instead, lots of pings going on around the Baron. I don't think OMG are actually going to start this one. The idea that something's going on, but they are struggling to actually get vision in the pit.
Yeah, they've already used the True Shot Barrage to poke out for the first time. The Explosive Cast is just going to buy some time. Starry tries to get some vision, but it is secured cleanly by Ultra Prime. They are doing a decent job of holding the line here, but Wako gets one moment to push up into this inhibitor tower, and it's ripped to shreds, and now this inhibitor is exposed, and this is the first pieces for Ultra Prime to start trying to close out this game. Moham taking so much damage off the back of a Q3 plus a spear from Junao.
Pushing through multiple lanes has made it a little bit easier for Ultra Prime to actually be able to get close enough to these towers to hit them, and now it feels like OMG, they're going to have to put a last stand on. What can they do?
You can see that Jiang was angling for a cast, which already prompted the flash from Starry. Did not want to get caught and potentially lose the game for OMG. Dominus popped by Harry just to absorb a lot of the damage that was coming in with the poke. There's the cast. John punts in Moham. That's the first kill. Stranglethorns doesn't really do much as Saber finds Linfeng, and no Smolder means no worries for the rest of Ultra Prime's days, at least in this second game, because the rest of the threats of OMG have been perfectly neutralized. Hung is doing the best that he can, but it's not going to be enough. Ultra Prime strike back in Game 2.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.